First here, Dogecoin eyes oversold bounce as Doge price gives up 90% of yearly gains. The recent price drop of Doge from 76 cents to 0.065 cents was met with some buying sentiment. As a result, the token saw a modest price rebound, rising over 10% to 0.078. Interestingly, Dogecoin's upside retracement move started near a confluence of two support levels, a multi-month downward sloping trend line and a horizontal line that preceded a 335% price rally in the week ending April 19th last year. Dogecoin's price is bouncing off a support line and could potentially rebound to the upper trend line soon. The pattern that is happening now has occurred before, so the price increase is likely. This setup has potential because it takes cues from Dogecoin's daily relative strength index, which is now near its oversold threshold of 30. This is a buy signal. A decisive move below the confluence support risks sending Doge to 0.04 cents, which has served as a strong support level in the February to April 2021 session. That would mean another 40% price decline before the next potential rebound. Dogecoin's latest market activity appears to coincide with the overall crypto and traditional markets. The Federal Reserve's decision to tighten monetary policy has caused inflation to rise, leading to a sell-off in many markets. Dogecoin, like Bitcoin and Ether, has been hit by the panic around the depegging of two popular stablecoins, Terra USD and Tether USDT. Were two of the most popular stablecoins, but their depegging has caused a lot of panic in the crypto community. As Doge remains above its technical support levels, its next potential bull case rests on the shoulders of Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Of course, we know Elon Musk has a lot of pull in the Doge community. This billionaire investor is well known for his support of Dogecoin. Recently, he bought Twitter for $44 billion. Before the acquisition, he had suggested that the Twitter board start accepting Doge as payments for their first ever subscription service, Twitter Blue. Twitter has not released any plans to use Doge for payments. However, if they do decide to use it, the price of Doge could go up in the coming weeks. So, it's always interesting to see why, or I should say what could affect price of different coins. So we will see if Twitter does decide to use Dogecoin. Up next here, Binance will delist Luna USDT contracts as price falls below 0.005. Binance, a major crypto exchange, has announced that it will be delisting its Tether USDT margined Terra Luna futures contracts. This follows a more than 99% drop in price for Terra Luna. In a Thursday blog post, Binance said it would be taking precautionary measures around its Luna USDT perpetual contracts, intending to delist the pair if the price goes under 0.005 USDT. This announcement followed the exchange's decision to change the leverage and margin tiers for Luna tied contracts. The new maximum leverage will be 8 times for positions under $50,000. Binance also announced that it plans to launch BUSD margin Luna futures contracts. The exchange says it has been experiencing slowness and congestion on the Terra network, which has led to a large number of pending withdrawals. The Luna price has fallen more than 99% in the last 24 hours, reaching 0.004 cents at the time of publication, following a mass sell-off. The volatility has affected many tokens across the crypto market, with Bitcoin dropping under $27,000 to a 16-month low, and Ether under $2,000 for the first time since July 2021. Here we can see a chart of the Luna USDT price movement from TradingView. We just see it went up a little bit, now down again. Amid market volatility, many exchanges have addressed FUD rumors circulating on social media regarding user funds. CEO Alex Mashinsky told his Twitter followers on Wednesday that the platform has not experienced any significant losses and all funds are safe. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong similarly told exchange users that the company has no risk of bankruptcy. It's unclear what Terra co-founder Do Kwon plans to do to help UST recover, but he has hinted at a plan. He has also said that he supports community proposals to increase the coin's minting capacity. However, there have been no updates since the coin's value dropped again. So we will continue to keep you updated as we hear what is going to be going on with this. I know this is a huge, thing right now in the crypto sector. The loss of their pegging and USDT dropping in price, right, below the US dollar. So we will continue to keep you guys updated on that. Up next here, NASDAQ partners with XP to launch cryptocurrency exchange in Brazil. XTage will be launching in Q2 of 2022 and will be integrated into the XP Inc. ecosystem. This investment brokerage has more than 3.5 million clients and $168 billion in assets under custody. XP announced that it will offer the purchase and sale of cryptocurrencies on its platform. However, the long-term goal is to provide support for other digital assets and investment products based on crypto assets. According to Lucas Rabicini, director of financial products at XP, XTage is an important milestone in advancing the digital asset market and the ability to offer investors greater access to the digital asset ecosystem. Through the technology partnership with NASDAQ, they are confident that XP will operate on an innovative and robust infrastructure. Roland Chai, Executive Vice President and Head of Market Technology Infrastructure at NASDAQ, highlighted that the NASDAQ's partnership with XP will open new opportunities for companies and investors. NASDAQ has a history of partnering with Brazilian companies in the cryptocurrency market. In 2019, the American company partnered with Hashdex to launch the world's first Bitcoin spot ETF. XP is not the first company to focus on the cryptocurrency market. In 2018, Cointelegraph reported that the company had launched a platform for trading cryptocurrencies called XDEX. However, this venture was closed in March 2020, shortly before Bitcoin's most recent bull run. Nubank, the largest digital bank in Brazil and Latin America, recently partnered with Paxos to allow customers to buy, sell, and store cryptocurrencies directly through Nubank. As part of its new cryptocurrency transaction services, Nubank stated that it will invest around 1% of its net assets into Bitcoin through the holdings company Nu Holdings. Another Brazilian bank, BTG Pactual, is also offering investment services to its customers. The bank's president, Roberto Sallouti, recently announced that the bank will launch its own crypto exchange in roughly 2 months. So that is pretty cool. If you're located in Brazil or know anyone there, that could be, a big move for them. Hopefully that helps affect the crypto market in a positive way with, more adoption. Up next here, stablecoins recently depegging is not a real threat to financial stability, says Janet Yellen. She always has a comment on crypto. Let's see what she has to say about this. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen doesn't believe that the stablecoin market is at a scale where the price drop of Terra USD and Tether below $1 would present a threat to the country's financial stability. In a Thursday House Financial Services Committee hearing on the Financial Stability Oversight Council's annual report to Congress, Yellen hinted that stablecoin markets were not yet large enough to create a real threat to financial stability if the US dollar dropped in value to below 40 cents and USDT briefly depegged from the dollar to hit 96 cents. The Treasury Secretary cited a November report from the President's Working Group on Financial Markets and said the Council was currently analyzing potential financial stability risks in the digital asset space. Yellen said that digital assets are growing rapidly and present the same risks banks have faced for centuries. Yellen commented that a central bank digital currency in the United States could have a very significant impact on the structure of financial intermediation. I just think that they want to present, or they want to come up with these CBDCs for countries so that they can have more control and more regulation on it. But that's my opinion. This comes after Treasury Secretary addressing the Senate Banking Committee at a Tuesday hearing and calling for lawmakers to develop a consistent federal framework on stablecoins to address risks. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and ETH experienced extreme volatility on Monday when UST was pegged to the dollar. Because of this, the price of Luna and other major cryptocurrencies dropped significantly. However, by Wednesday, UST had been depegged from the dollar and the price of Luna and other cryptocurrencies had rebounded. Cointelegraph reported that validators for the Terra blockchain officially halted network activity on Thursday in an attempt to prevent governance attacks after the devaluation of Luna. Binance also delisted its Luna USDT contracts after the price fell below 0.005. That's it. That's her opinion on that. Let's move on here. How long will the crypto bear market last? Raoul Pal's macro analysis. I'm curious to know what you guys think. How long do you think this bear market will last? Some people say through the end of the year. Some people say up to 2 years. What do you guys think? How low do you think it'll go? And yeah, I'm curious to know your guys' opinion on that. In an exclusive interview with Cointelegraph, macro investor Raoul Pal analyzes the macro factors that are keeping the crypto markets under pressure and the triggers that could spark the next Bitcoin rally. Crypto investor Raoul Pal believes that the current bear market will end once the Federal Reserve eases its hawkish monetary policy by halting interest rate hikes. He predicts that this could happen in the next couple of months. Powell believes that the high interest rates and fear of an upcoming recession are the main reasons why the crypto market is experiencing a bearish trend. Do you guys agree with that? Powell said that retail investors' income has not kept up with rising prices, so they are losing discretionary income. People can only dollar cost average less, get less involved. Powell believes that the market has not yet hit its bottom and that a mass liquidation phase could be coming soon. He forecasts that this will involve both cryptocurrencies and traditional assets. Crypto could experience a spike in liquidations if there is one in the equity market. This will be the final capitulation of the market, according to Powell. He believes that the Fed will ease its monetary policy at that point, allowing some liquidity to flow into financial markets, thus sparking the next crypto rally. An interesting take. Bonds, cryptocurrencies, and technology stocks could all see rallies in the next bull run, according to Powell. The impending approval of a Bitcoin spot ETF and Ethereum switch to a proof-of-stake system are among the factors that could fuel this rally, which is expected for Q3. You can check out the full interview there on the Cointelegraph YouTube channel. You can watch it here if you're interested in hearing more about what he has to say. An interesting take. Everyone has their own opinion, why they think this is happening, what they think will help change it. So again, as I always say, only time will tell. And last but not least here, U.S. Senate confirms Jerome Powell for another 4 years as Fed chair. The United States Senate has confirmed the nomination of Jerome Powell as chair of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Mr. Powell will be in this role until 2026. The full Senate confirmed Powell as chair of the Federal Reserve. He was confirmed by a landslide vote of 80 to 19. Powell had been serving as chair since February 2018, but due to partisan obstructionism in the Senate, his information was delayed. However, some of the United States President Joe Biden's nominations for the Fed have recently moved forward. In April, the Senate confirmed Lael Brainard as Fed Vice Chair in a 52-43 vote. On Tuesday, Vice President Kamala Harris cast the tie-breaking vote to confirm economist Lisa Cook as a Fed governor for a term ending in 2024. Philip Jefferson had the largest bipartisan support in his 91-17 confirmation vote on Wednesday, which also granted The Economist a seat on the Federal Reserve Board until 2036. Michael Barr, who served on the advisory board of Ripple Labs from 2015 to 2017, is awaiting approval from lawmakers following President Joe Biden's announcement of him as pick for Fed Vice Chair for supervision in April. According to the White House, Barr was a key architect of the Dodd-Frank Act legislation that continues to influence financial policy in the country. So I guess we're waiting to see if he will get re-elected. Chairman Powell has been vocal about his thoughts on digital assets since he first became Fed chair. In September 2021, he stated that he did not support a blanket ban on cryptocurrencies and instead sees stablecoins as a helpful addition to the financial system if they are properly regulated, which is kind of a similar theme among all people within government. I mean, some don't want it, some do, but they all kind of agree if it's going to be here, it needs to be regulated. The Securities and Exchange Commission, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and the Federal Reserve all play a role in regulating digital assets in the United States. President Biden signed an executive order in March to have government agencies work together on developing a national framework for crypto. So, what do you guys think? You think that's good? You think that's bad? How do you think he's doing in terms of advocating for the crypto space? That is all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment on what you want to see in a future video. We always love hearing your feedback, and we'll see you next time.